Hello and welcome back to FTB Skies. This is episode 38. So, next quest up here is the Fireite, which we need to work a bit on before we get to. We do also have the Flux Infused, which is a fairly straightforward, basically just a bit of redstone and gold and some fire attaches. So that is something we can knock out in no time. Can we actually just knock it out? How much do we need of it? It seems a bit ridiculous. 32 of them. Oops, let me hit the right buttons. See, so we need 32, and now we have over a stack. Perfect. I could of course make some gear from it because it should be some very powerful gear. But yeah, the Fireite here requires a bit more involvement and investment into the ElementralCraft aspect of things. So first of all, we need springalin. I don't know how much of it we have. So we need some springalin charge. So let's actually check that. How much do we have of those? We should have enough, so we don't technically need to set up anything for it. Then maybe we're going to skip that for now. However, we don't have any of the pure crystals, and pure crystals is a bit of a chore, I better say, to actually build. So we need a pure infuser. We need one of each type of pedestal. Each pedestal then needs a high amount of element, and then we need the crystal for each of them to be associated to it, and a diamond in the middle, and that creates a pure crystal. So that's a bit of a build out, but let's see if we can get it going. I think that could actually look pretty good as a rim around here. Cool. Then something internally here. What do we want to do? Do we want to go not dark? Actually, I want to go more of a maybe. Kind of debating. Could also go with turf. Tough. That should be an easy approach to it. Don't I have my chisel somewhere here? I think that should be a good chisel. Oh, there's not for this one. So it is the only way to do it is with the what is it called? The stone cutter. Do we have any of them here that we really like? Could go for something like a polished tough thingy. Yeah, let's just do that. Do we need 3 of them, maybe? Wasn't a huge area before, so let's try with that. And that one there did not have it, but this one here has. We can always replace it later on, but for now this should create a good alternative look to it. I am not a huge fan right now, but it will suffice for what we are building right now. Can replace it later. Don't need you on me. Let's see. So, first of all, we need the infuser, pure infuser. We do need the strongly contained, which requires a bit of swift alloy. So let's get a few of those. So here we have one of those that are strongly contained. Let's see. We just need an elemental infuser, and then we have the pure infuser. That was the easy one of them. Let's place that one. Do we have a center here? Here, right? And then we need one of each of them around. Yes. Okay, so the first one here is built in the elemental binder with a bit of fire below it. So this is our air. Then I need to create one of each of the other ones. Do I just want to copy this design over here? I might want to do that. I might actually just want to do that. Do I have more of those cracked thingies? Crack calcite. What it was? Crack calcite, flat calcite. I don't, but you know what? I'm gonna go with something different then. And then in the middle here, carve up the spot for it. Let me get this set up. If if I set up a small area for each of them, then that should be fine. I think I'm gonna actually no, I'm gonna try to replicate that from over there slightly better, so that I have less work to do. But yeah, I'll set this up and then I'll be back. Okay, I've built some of it out here. So first of all, we have an elemental binder here surrounded by 4 nodes, but I then also crafted another elemental container here because we need a few of the gem crystallizer, one for each of the types. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not 4. Okay, I need more of the swift alloys. Yes, go up there. Now can I have my 4 total? Yep, I can. Perfect. And then I can craft 4 of my gem crystallizers. So that should actually enable me to craft everything I need in order to accomplish the task at hand. So, first of all, for each of these here, we need I don't know if there's a difference between taking a small and a big one, but I'm gonna go for the big one because I can. A fine or a pristine? Prefer the pristine. And each of them are kind of simple to actually craft. They all require an elemental infuser, swift alloy, and then some rock. I have the rock here. I have plenty of swift alloy. I have elemental infusers, so I just need one of each of the rocks. Let's start with the air one. So the air one here requires you to put in a diamond here with an air crystals above it, and then you put in the shards above it. So how do I look for shards? Plentiful of shards. I do have an air crystal. Craft 4 of them, and then let's get a stack of diamonds or something. Let's just clean out our inventory a tiny bit again. It's interesting how it always creeps up on you that, oh, I suddenly have my entire inventory filled up with stuff that I have used over multiple small projects and multiple small things, and you don't need to carry around half of it. Oh my. I have a memory card. Where did I use it? Was that over at the offside over there? Cannot be over there. Where did I not place down a card? Here I did. Oh, right. I set up something, set up a small automation for Terra Steel here. So, stay here. I hope that was the right one. Okay. Anyway, so I have... Oh, have I created a... me and Lights are not friends, apparently. Light. What do we have here? Right, we had something of a light mod or something. Just go away, please. How about... I don't know what this is. Looks fancy, but not something I actually have the stuff to craft. Craft a few of these. And let's see, do they need... Simple light block deactivated. Okay, so deactivated by... So how I read that is that they will light by default, but be deactivated if you provide them with... yeah, let's just do that for now. Cool. So, where were we? The air one, here we go. So we needed a diamond in the lower area of it. We needed an air crystal on top of it. And then we needed to fill it up with shards. And then this should craft it. Right, it looks like something is happening. Oh, something did happen. So we have a pristine air shard. Okay, so I need to do that a few times in order to completely craft everything for this. I probably need a few more of the air shards. So that was only a small one, so I can take that one. No, you can keep that one. Then take this one here. And then fill it up right. And that would actually infuse it with attempt to upgrade it. Yeah, there we go. So here. Could likely also automate this, but yeah, I don't really feel like it. Also, the output here is a chance-based output, so I don't always get what I want, which means that it is difficult to it's difficult to autocraft it correctly, at least, because I kind of need to supply a base element. Like, you need to have a diamond, you need to have an air crystal, one or more air crystals actually. So basically, what I would do here would be supply a diamond and get out a pristine air, and then automatically just fill up the air crystal and the powerful raw air shards, so that they automatically just gets filled in until it outputs a pristina. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to automate that. I hopefully don't need a ton of them, because automating that would be bothersome and complex. So now we have 4 of them. That should be more than enough for getting us going. Now we just need to repeat that for all of them. So I'll get around to doing that, and then I'll be back. And there we go. Now we have 4 pristine gems for what is it called? Shines? Pedestal thingies? Yeah. So let's just verify. So this is the fire one I'm standing at. So fire needs first an infuser, then the gem, then the swift alloy, and then 2 rocks. Okay. So first an infuser, then a gem, right, and then swift alloy. Yep. So something like that. Swift alloy and 2 gems. Perfect. Then I just need to repeat that for each of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, could you please not do that right now? Can you please be only run when there's a high one? Otherwise, you are gonna mess up my attempt to craft something. Ooh, I think this is actually draining a ton of energy or elemental power thingies. Let's go over and see the first one. How is it going here? Done. So the fire one is here. So this one here should be coming along shortly as well. That is perfect. And then this one over here, because it was a bit tricky, then it's going to be there shortly as well. Okay, so this is slowly wrapping towards the end of this chapter, actually. Like, if you have these source devil, and the source devil can be placed on a source to prevent it from being broken. Boost their recovery rate. Okay, maybe at some point I will look into that. It does take, well, a ton of energy from it. Yeah, so everything here is basically just been drained. And this one here is likely slowly draining as well. Oh no, there we go. So we have the fire pedestal. I'm going to place fire towards fire, the earth towards earth, the air towards the air, and then the water comes in at the water. Hey, it's funnily enough only showing that one. That's excellent. So now we have a infusion for all of these different things here. Probably need to provide them with some of the elemental juices. Maybe I want to pull out from this array here of generators. Basically take from the 2 main ones, and then yes, I think I will. Let's see. So if we go down here, I know this one here was placed here. Can I get this to connect here? It does look like it's connecting at least. So let's see if I draw out here. Then it's here and here. Can I? So you're extracting. Does that work? Yes. Hopefully that will work. So that's a simple little way of apparently doing it. There we go. So here. Okay, I'll hook this up and then be right back. Okay, I think we are actually ready for crafting it. So let's take a look at how do we craft a pure one. Diamond in the middle, so we need a few more diamonds, and then we need one of each crystal, if I saw correctly. So if we grab out some crystals of each of them. Let's see, where did the last one go? I need air. I likely want oops, that was not what I wanted to do. So let me just make sure that I have a bit of everything. There we go, bit of everything, and then I need a few more of all of them. So just throw in some crystals here so that I can start crafting that up. I did already preload the water one because I know that one was running low. So if I do something like that, toss in a few extras in the two last places, and then that should last me throughout the game. Let's see. How many did I actually need? I need one per Fireite, right? So I need one pure per Fireite I craft. Each Fireite takes, how many do I need? I needed, was it 100? No, 64. So I need 64 pure crystals just to craft that. I don't want to do this manually. So just to confirm how to do this. So in order to do this here, we need diamond. We need one of each element. And we need that to be in there. So we can actually do this through the laser IO and use counting upgrades, I think. So if I do counting filters for each of them in the sides and in the middle, then that should function. We need a few more items there, a few more nodes as well. Something like that. Let's see how we go about doing this. So if I place a node above each of you, and let's say that we want something to store stuff in. So when we craft something, it gets crafted from this barrel. So if we preload this one here, just preloading. And then let's take one of each just to have something to configure stuff with. So just taking a hint from what I did previously here. This one here is just configured to insert. Yeah, okay. And the downward here has extractor that extracts the finished product, and it has an item card with a counting filter in that counts out how many that it needs to insert. So if I take the same logic here, let's say, so the top here, we need one here to insert. That should be fine. But we do want the downside here to have 2 in it. And one of them should be an extractor that only extracts what we actually wanted to extract. We need a filter for that, don't we? Filter, there we are. I meant to just grab one of them. There we go. So the down extractor needs a filter in it, and it needs to filter based on pure crystal. So like that. So So that should mean that it only extracts on the pure crystals. Down here is also that it has an item card. The item card should be an insert with a counting filter, and the counting filter should only allow for diamonds to be inserted. Let's see. And likely similar to the other one, we need the overclocks. So do we need, I think we need like 16 of them maybe? I'm not sure. Craft a bunch and then use the ones that we need. So if we set this one to down, this one here, toss in that, and get this one to 1. And I think I can misconfigure something. I think I had a different configuration over here. Yeah, this was a stock configuration. And the extract one was first. So, okay, let me just down here. I don't want you to be extracting. I want you to be stock for that one. Down. I actually want you to. Yeah, okay, you need to extract only that. So now it automatically inserted. Perfect. You over here should be inserting similar to this one. You should keep in stock. That's right. Stock, that's not inserting. Did I put something wrong here? I did. So you go in here. You are now a stock. Get a counting stock, and you will. So this is the earth one. So I want to have the earth crystal to be in stock here. I then want to connect you two up. So where is my tool for that? So if I do like this, just for the sake of connecting everything up. So now that one gets kept in stock correctly. I hope this works. I have not tried it yet. But unless there is some funky behavior here, then this should work. So that. I actually forgot to do the same over here. I need some more of them because I only have 4 left. Yeah. So 4, 4, 4, and then we just need the 2 last ones. This is the water one. So let's take a look here at stock and water. I need you there like that. And then we need the last one here. Luca. Apparently my dog is a bit disgruntled with stuff happening outside, so let me just check on that. Okay, I now have it hooked up. Let's see how that actually works. Oh, it just pulled out all the energy really, really quickly. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. It's not crafted a single one yet. I wonder if is there an alternative here? Let's see, is there alternative ways of actually providing it with more pipe? So we have the elemental pipe that I use. So there's also improved elemental pipes, which would be Swift alloys. I might need to do that. Yeah, I might need to do that. Let's for now disable this. So only insert on high. Yes. That should mean that they slowly fill up again. I'll try and craft some of these. See how many we can actually craft, because I think this might be the key to making this setup work. Is that the fastest one we can do? There's also creative ones, but yeah. Right, I actually just remember something. Didn't we just get a quest that allowed us infinite? Like we have infinite creative elemental thingies, which should allow us to do something like you go away, and we want the air one here. So if you place an air one there, we place earth here, place fire here, and water here. We can then set up with the piping here, and then pull from it, and that should hopefully really quickly fill up things. Whether this is the most efficient way of doing it, I have no idea. I have never really played with the creative things because it's creative thing, so I don't really know how that works. So this here should technically just pull out the energy as fast as possible. Not energy, I keep. So ignore redstone here. So this seems to be, at least it looks promising. Is that? Just want to confirm. This is how you do it, right? High amounts of each of them, and then you do toss in the crystals towards it, yeah. And all of these here keeps completely stocked up. That's perfect. Oh, I have one, so it already crafted the first one. Excellent, so this works. Excellent, so let's just create a stack of that, because I do need quite a few. I'll likely need something if I'm gonna play with any of the other items here as well later on. Oh, it's the diamond that I need a stack of as well. So if I do like this, stack, 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 that should slowly but surely craft me more pure crystals. Cool. They start to look a bit complex over here. I do like it. Okay, let's take a look at what was needed for the Gaia Spear. So Gaia Spear, you need to kill the Gaia dude. And in order to kill the Gaia dude, I need a beacon, I need some Gaia pylons, and I don't actually know how to set it up. So let's take a look. I think I have the book in here, Botania book. Yep. Let's take a look here. What would that go under? Here, maybe? Ritual of Gaia. So the Ritual of Gaia is a trial, blah, blah, blah. Activate, functioning. This ritual requires an active beacon with Gaia pylons surrounding it. As a single terrestrial ingot. Okay. Okay. Ah, okay. I can actually go over. I was thinking of placing it something like here. Here, maybe. Create a small fighting area around it. Does that rough? That's actually very well in line with the. Let's see. I think that's very well in line with the construction over there. Okay, then I just need to build it up. Did I have a beacon? I do have a beacon, so I can just grab that one. What do I want as beacon material? Gold blocks? Nah, yeah, why not? Why not? Gold blocks is fine. I wonder if it's beneficial to actually build out the entire beacon. As in, you know what? I don't think I need it. Get a bit of speed here, regeneration. But then I would need to actually build it out. You know what? Might as well do it. Do I have a shovel? Because I'm getting annoyed at digging out the way that I'm doing here. There we go. Now we should have a few extra buffs. Cool. And now we just need to place those Gaia thingies. We have the 4 Gaias here. Yep. So if we place them here. So I don't know how dangerous the Gaia dude is. I do have a good amount of health. I do have the power of friendship. I do actually want to have a bit more health before more damage from my weapon before I attempt this. Oh, I really need to throw away all those things. So if I go look here, I need some more of the wither bones. That should be enough for... Let's take a look here again. So this is something you did before, if I remember correctly, quite a while back. I don't need more health per se, but I do want to have more damage on my sword. So if I can add 10 more hearts here to my sword, that would be very interesting, especially if I could make them yellows. That is the thing I really want. There we go. So I have 10 more yellows, meaning that I can toss that in here on my sword, and that means we now have a 51.5 attack damage sword. With a good amount of looting, a few other things that are really good. This is gonna be fun. Now, let's take a look. We need a Terra Steel, if I remember correctly, to spawn it. And let me just get 16 more crafting. I probably want to spawn this dude a few times. How does a beacon who lot of such sacrifice believes the ritual might be improper? Okay, so I need to actually make it the area a bit larger around this. Okay. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, let me do that and then be right back. Okay, at least try to expand it a bit, so now I have a bit more here. So let's test again and see if we are lucky this time around. What I did look up is that it needs to be at least 11 blocks from the edge of this one here in all directions. I think I have that now. Let's see. Ooh, heavy music. Wonder if that music is fine to play here. Did you go? Oh, I feel sluggish when I walk around here. Oh, that's loud. Oh, now he goes mad. Oh, I have not taken that much damage. I thought I had taken more. I jump up and hit you when you're in the air? Nope. Believe it or not, this is my first time actually killing this dude. This is interesting. I don't know how many... Oh, this also gives me the other quests. Excellent. Came back. Oh, this is hurting. There we go. I needed more powerful sword. So I get 8 Gaia spirits from that. For each 8, I have 1 Gaia spirit, and I need 16. So I need to kill him at least 8 times. Okay, I guess there's nothing in that except for getting to it. So let me see if I can actually clear out my inventory for everything I don't need. Because there's no reason for me to carry all of those stuff that I don't need right now. It's just gonna bug up my inventory and just gonna be annoying me. So something like that. And I can see how many I get, and I probably get a ton of other stuff from the mobs that I will kill for it. But yeah, I'll kill him the amount of times that I need, and then I'll be back. And I'm back after killing him. Oh, Gaia Spirit. I don't know if it's him, her, it. It maybe. At least I have slain the Gaia Spirit quite a few times now. So I should now have my 16. Oh, 17. Oh, right. I had a few extras. Yeah, okay. is that? Oh, and that's a future quest. Okay, interesting. Can that be used for anything else? Like Gaia Band of Aura, Gaia Band of Mana, some decent weapon, I guess. Yeah, okay. I did also get a good amount of hearts, so if I need to kill the spirit a few more times later on, I should be able to do that without any problem. Let's see if the pure crystal creation over here has... We are almost at the correct amount. In order then to do the last bit of here, we need the fire thing, and then we need to just plop in the right amount of items. So yeah, let me set up the automation. I'm gonna set up it similar to how I set that one up, just for the fire, so that we can get that running. So yeah, I'll be right back once I have set that up. Okay, I think I have the other setup replicated now, and I'm just running my first, I think it is. I did not craft one prior to this, no. So that should be, if this works, then that should be the first Fireite. How much did it actually require? Because it does require a high amount. I did reverse the entire setup down here so that I am pulling mana and elemental power, whatever it's called, from that one. So yeah, there's a chance that all of this should be good. Let me see. Did I craft just one around for now? Just to make it a bit easier to navigate. I do actually want to prettify this build over here because I think this can look pretty good once I wrap it in a bit of elemental finesse. But yeah, definitely crafted more over here than I had expected to initially. Go away, Blackstone. So in a moment over there, we should have our first Fireite. Let's see. Yes, we have a Fireite. Excellent. Oh, I actually forgot to do something previously. Go down here, go in here, go to this one, submit. Okay, this is gonna be easy enough. This one here, however. Maybe. That should be easy enough. I can do that in no time. But this here is going to take a while, it seems. So I'll be back once it's done, and then we can wrap up the episode. And we have them all done. I did do a little thing of change. So I moved the creative elemental container over here, because that meant I could use the temporal pouch to actually speed up the construction of them. So that means that we now have all of those that we need. Perfect. Next up is a fairly straightforward approach to it. Most of this here is, I don't know about this one here, but that I think that should be fairly straightforward. I might need to do a few things. But yeah, I don't see... oh, here we have something I might want to... Okay, there's stuff still out there that I need to look into. Most of it looks easy enough. Gaia Steel Ingot, is that the one that requires the... Yeah, so I need 8 more Gaia Spirits. That means I need to kill 4 more of the Gaia Spirit. Okay, I'm not completely done killing Gaia Spirit, but I'm getting very, very close. I have no idea what this is. But that looks like I need to find some Silk Touch thingy. Yeah. Time Torch. I don't know. It has a few things here. Definitely don't know. Oh, I already have one of those. I don't have one that's unbound, but I do have one of them. And then, yeah. We're getting there. The singularity stuff should be fairly straightforward as well. I have no idea what this rune here does, but for now it's gonna be living in my box of creative things. So there you can go together with all the others. Cool. So that's it for this time around. We had a bit of fun killing the Gaia. We did a ton of ElementralCraft. This looks like a proper crazy setup now. It actually looks fairly straightforward looking from this perspective here. But yeah, it's kind of repetitive. That's the one thing I have about ElementralCraft, is that each area here is technically exactly the same, and it's difficult to switch between one and the other, so that I cannot say, okay, I want one thing versus the other one below it for now, instead of I need to set up one for each and need to, it's just slightly repetitive. Anyway, that's it for this time around. I hope that you liked it. If you did, throw us me a like, a thumbs up. If you want to see more of what I'm doing, subscribe. And then I guess there's nothing else but saying, see you out there, have fun.